Today we are going to be learning how to play Jordan by Rival Songs, the normal version that is on open G tuning. I know it's a pain to tune and detune your guitar once and again, but trust me, this song is worth it. And open G, it's really fun to play. This song is actually really fun to play and also to try and sing and play at the same time. Practice. The studio version, it's on F sharp open tuning, okay? So what you do if you want to play along with that is you put your string on open G tuning, and then from there you tune each string a half step down. That way you can play along with the studio version. However, the live versions are, most of them, I think, all of the ones I've seen are on open G tuning, so you can play along with them. Okay, so let's go and learn the song and have fun. For the intro and also for the chorus, we are going to be using two chord progressions. One of those, it's going to work for the intro, and that next to another one, it's going to be the chorus. So for the intro, we're going to be using G, F, and then C. So because we are on open G tuning, the G major chord is going to be all the strings open. The F is going to be all the strings with a part on the 10th fret, and the C, all the strings on the 5th fret. Okay? And then the slides comes into play where you can play all the strings on one fret and you get a chord. Okay, so that's F and C are the chords that are going to be played with a slide on the intro. Sometimes. Other times I see Scott just playing the normal chords with his first finger. Okay, on the G part, you have the option of playing all the strings open, because we're on open G. But something you're gonna be using a lot is this song. In this song, it's this. Okay, this and this. You're gonna be using a lot the B string on the 1st fret and the G string on the 2nd fret, and then the B string on the 3rd fret and the G string on the 4th fret. Okay, those two, I don't know if I should call them double stops. You're gonna be using them a lot. Okay, and because we're on in open G tuning, you can strum those two strings with all the other strings open, or the other open strings you want, because they're part of the group of notes we can use on this tuning. Okay, so let's see two figures for the intro. The first one is something like this. You're gonna start by strumming strings open, mainly from the high E to the D, and then you're gonna play the B on the 1st fret and G on the 2nd fret with an upstroke. Then another one, and then the strings open one more time. And then you're gonna play with an upstroke the 1st fret on the B and the G string on the 2nd fret, and slide it up 2 frets. Okay, an upstroke or a downstroke, whatever is better for you. And once you're here, you're gonna play one more time. And then you go to the F, and then to the C. And the other figure just start the same way, but when you do the slide, instead of playing here another time, you're gonna slide back and then play the strings open. Okay, those are the two main figures for the intro. And then a transition lick that you can use from the chorus back to the verses or from the intro to the verses is something like this. You're gonna play first fret on the B, second on the G and slide it up 2 frets and then play it another time. Okay, and then slide it back and play open strings 2 times. Then this, hammer on to the second fret of the D, open to the second fret, and then all the open strings you want. Okay. That it's kind of like a transition lick, and whatever variation you can imagine or you can listen on the different versions for this song, you can use it. Okay, this is like the main one right here. And then for the chorus, you're gonna use the same idea as we use on the intro. And then around the last time, the last times he plays the chorus, he's gonna do the chord progression. He's gonna change it a little bit. Instead of being G, F, and then C, it's gonna be E minor at 9. Okay, so you're gonna play the second fret of the low E, and on the 4th fret the A and the D, and then all the other strings are gonna be open. You go then to the F, and then to the C. Transition lick. Remember, you can use that lick to go from the intro to the verses or from the chorus back to the verses. Now let's see those verses. For the verses, the chord progression is gonna be G, E minor at 9, and the C chord. Okay, but on the G part, he's gonna play one main idea, just as we did on the intro and also like we did for the chorus, something like this. Okay, so you're gonna start by playing open strings. Then you're gonna put the first finger on the B, second on the G, on the 1st fret and 2nd fret, and then strum it down, up, and on the upstroke you're gonna slide it up 2 frets. Or you can just strum it a little bit and then slide it. And then once you're here, you have 2 options. One is just to play the 5th fret on the B and the G, and then play the 3rd fret of the B and the G again. Or you can hammer on from the 3rd fret of the B and 4th of the G to the 5th fret on those strings, and then play those strings back. 3rd fret of the B and 4th of the G. then you go to the E at 9, E minor at 9, and then the C chord. Remember, when you're playing this, you can play all the open strings you want. Okay, there are no problems with that. Another variation could be just playing this. So you play open strings, first fret on the B, second on the G, then play it again, slide it up 2 frets, and then just play that. You can play a string like an arpeggio or something like that. Okay, alternating between strumming and arpeggios, note for note, things like that on every chord and little feel you have on the song, because it's a lot about that. You know, you have main ideas here, but if you go and listen to the song that you can get a lot of ideas from it. Okay. To go from the verses to the chorus, we of course have the transition lick. But before it, we have something like this. So you're gonna do that C chord and you're gonna play all the chord, the entire chord one time, and then you're gonna add your pinky to the 8th fret of the B and play that 2 times. Then the C chord, and then add your ring finger to the 7th fret of the high E. Remove it and play the C chord. And then you do this. It's like an A minor, just that you're gonna move it up. We have A minor, 1, 2, 3 frets. Okay, so your B is on the 4th fret, G and D are on the 5th fret, and all the other strings can be open. You can strum that or pick each string, and then G. All the open strings, transition lick. There's a little lick you can do when you have the G chord, whenever, or well, on any part of the song, as long as it is a G chord. You can just start by playing the strings open, then 1st fret of the B, 2nd on the G, you slide it up 2 frets, strum that a little bit more, then double stop on the B and the G on the 5th fret, or you can play B with your pinky, G with your ring finger, or B with your ring finger and G with your middle finger. Play that, and then G on the 7th fret, B on the 8th fret. Then you move it up 2 frets, 1 time, and then G and B on the 12th fret. Okay, so we go. So you play 1, then 1 on the 5th fret, then 1 on the G on the 9th fret and B on the 10th fret, and the other you just strum a little bit. Okay, let's go now to a solo. Okay, so a little solo for you to play if you have the slide, or if you don't, it doesn't matter, you can play the notes normally. You go 7 on the G, to 9, to 10, 9 on the G, slide to 10, back to 9, then 9 on the G slide to 10, back to 7. Then 7 to 9 on the D slide, up and back, and then 5 on the D down to 3. 5 to 7 to 8 on the D, 8 slides to 10 on the D, 9 on the D, 10 on the D, 9 on the D, slide down. Okay, everybody, that was everything for Jordan by Rival Sons. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.